It's upload 125. Who knows what I'll pull out of my ass next? This is upload 125 on the Joey Fancy channel. Now, this YouTube channel could have just about anything from my world. Lots of stuff that nobody's really interested in, except maybe one or two people out there might find a little bit interesting and worth clicking on and watching. And then a few things that are going to appeal and entertain a wider audience. Every now and then I find something that will work and will get a lot of people watching. Like this. And this. And this. And this. And this. But, you know, once you find something that gets a lot of views and people seem to willing to watch again, you know, you go with it, you know. But for the most part, a lot of stuff that's only going to be interesting to a few people, but a wide enough variety that hopefully somebody out there is finding a little entertainment with it. And I'm reaching upload 125. And with all things in life, you should always stop and wonder, what would Sonic do? You know, you should always be thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog. And of course, if it was a Sonic the Hedgehog comic book, every 25 issues, you know, they do something a little bit special. Issue 25, they adapted Sonic the Hedgehog CD for the Sega CD into the comic book storyline, or at least a story loosely based on it. Well, it might be a little late for me to adapt Sonic CD into my storyline. However, it is upload 125, and around issues 125 as well as leading up to it in 124, Sonic the Hedgehog had uncovered some of the secret origins of his world, how it used to be a planet called Earth, made contact with alien life, humans mistreated the alien life, and aliens bombed the human population out of existence until the mutated creatures of the Earth turned into humanoid animal life forms, which eventually evolved into the world we see in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Interesting origin story. So perhaps I should be looking into some of my origin stories.
The universe is 15 billion years old. It began with the Big Bang, which created the four dimensions of space and time.
Of course, I've already done a few. Referenced How I Met Shadow and in some videos.
I remember when I used to make you notches at the trail stop, and you'd come in wearing that shirt.
There's the trail stop. I've also looked into the origins of some of the cars I drive and a little bit of the history of some of my favorite vehicles. When my family got a Sunfire, and I acquired from my family the 1996 Cavalier, and I was often encouraged to borrow the Sunfire, I dubbed them my own personal NX-01 and NX-02. There was another Cavalier I really liked that my family had, and I decided to retroactively consider that to be the NX-01. And thus NX-01A became what I called my Cavalier. Really, my NX-01 cars really should be vehicles that end with the letter of the alphabet and all somehow represent each other, different manifestations of the same vehicle. I decided to get myself an other Cavalier. Like the old 1987 Cavalier, I wanted a coupe and a red Cavalier. A General Motors 2001 model year Chevrolet Cavalier Z24 Coupe, or as I like to refer to it, my NX-01B Cavalier. Alright, here we are, driving along in my numbered independent variable 01C. And perhaps, hopefully, the next future uploads will be interesting, or at least something, something that'll get somebody's attention. Kind of like this did. You've gotta be a happy cat, huh? You hugging my leg? Or this. Ever since I got my comfy pair of pants, there was a question, could both myself and Shadow fit inside of them? So let's find out. Shall we see if we can both fit in them?
Okay.
I should probably unzip them.
Right. So shall I step into your pants?
Yeah. Do you think you can fit your leg? Alright.
And if you could help pull me up?
Yep. This way?
Yeah, back towards you.
Yeah.
Okay, now the real question is, how are we going to pull these up?
Alright.
We're stuck at the ankles.
This is upload 125 on the Joey Fancy channel. Now, this YouTube channel could have just about anything from my world. Hopefully, somebody out there is finding a little entertainment with it. Came up with that name, Unimultiverse, based on, well, the universe was supposed to mean the one and everything, the all everything. The universe was supposed to be everything. But then we came up with the concept of alternate timelines. Then, well, we needed the term multiverse. I think it came about even earlier than this, but the first time I heard the term multiverse, or read it, was in a Super Mario Brothers comic from the early 90s. Anyway, so then we have universe and multiverse. But multiverse, is kind of a very easily misusable term. It could mean the everything including, all alternate realities, or perhaps just a system of them that are connected in some manner. So what would be the all and everything? The grand scheme of all those parallel universes, some connected in various ways, others connected in others. Well, omniverse. You'd come up with omniverse, which would basically mean a unimultiverse.